I'm Dr. Amy Novotny. We are going to start looking at some basic exercises that we see in the gym or at the home that can help us strengthen, but at the same time, they can also be a little bit harmful to our nervous system if we're not doing them correctly. We're going to start with some basic ones with hand weights that we have here, and I just want to go over some considerations. One of the biggest ones that I see out there are bicep curls, so lifting up a weight to strengthen the muscles in our upper arms. And I'm going to start with an easy weight, very lightweight, and we're going to go through the position. So if you're standing doing a bicep curl, one thing we want to consider is our weight back on our heels, a little bit on our arches, but we don't want our back arched too much. You've heard me talk about being back dominant many times, and it becomes a problem. So often I'll see someone do a bicep curl and then lift and arch their back. We want to take the back out of it so you're using the muscle that we really want to target, which is the biceps muscle. So as you're standing, you want to get into a neutral position with your posture, with your trunk, tailbone tucked under you, feet are flat on the ground, and as you have your weight in your hand, start with your palm facing your thigh, and then as you rotate up, the palm now faces the upper arm. You rotate down, the palm rotates, so you're getting a little bit of your forearm into it because the biceps muscle attaches down there. And as you can see, my elbow is not moving much. I'm pivoting about the elbow, and I'm not using my back. Okay? So from the front, it looks like this. Turn and rotate your forearm, and like that. Now, some of the mistakes I have seen, I'm gonna grab now a much heavier weight, and this is what I often see, is with a heavy weight, is someone gets to a certain point, but they can't do any more, so they lift back like this. And what they're doing is using their back muscle. You might even see them get to the point where, like this one was too heavy for me. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter so I can demonstrate some of this. I'll see where they lift and then they lift the elbow up. So, or even a combination of those two compensations where you use your back and lift the elbow at the same time. Again, now we're using other muscles, not really using the biceps muscle, which is what we want. And so for this weight, it's still a little bit on the heavy side. I'd probably only do a couple reps with a 10-pounder, or even switch arms, give myself a little bit of a break so that I can use my biceps. And again, my elbow is not moving, it's staying put. My back is not arching, my pelvis isn't tipping forward, it's staying grounded. And I rotate and I use those muscles. So there are some very important considerations when we're doing a biceps curl that we want to make sure that's really important for us. This is a great tool to do, standing, great way to strengthen, so we want to look at continuing to strengthen but not cause further problems in our back and body. I can't tell you how many fitness professionals, personal trainers, people in the fitness world that I know, pretty much almost all of them are in pain. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen and translate into you, and we can do that by being safe on how we lift weights. So we're going to continue going through how to lift weights and keep ourselves safe. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, reach out to me, Amy, A-M-Y, at pabrinstitute.com, P-A-B-R-institute.com. We'll see you next week, and we will keep continuing on some exercises for a while. Take care. Bye now.